Hi there guys, Sean here from 5-Star Marine. Getting a lot of questions lately about the new changes to Thailand Pass. As you've known from my previous videos, the test and go scheme has been put on an indefinite hold. But there was news there from the Interior Ministry saying that maybe they'll reassess that end of January. That means that right now the only way as a tourist into Thailand without going through the quarantine system is into the Phuket Sandbox. Now, it should also be understood that the Phuket Sandbox has been extended now, so that it's not just the Phuket Sandbox, it's Phuket Sandbox, Krabi Sandbox, Phang Nga Sandbox, and also the Surat Sandbox, specifically being Koh Samui. Now, this is not something new because these sandboxes were all activated towards the end of last year. If you look through some of our videos and the timeline of what's happened as it relates to sandbox, in July the Phuket Sandbox opened and there was a lot of rules and restrictions, and a lot of people were a little bit confused about what they could and couldn't do. But then what happened over time is that the rules got clarified, the restrictions got less, and more sandbox opened. When sandbox opened, like Phang Nga and Krabi, that allowed people to actually be able to do a lot more in terms of things during their stay. So I'm on the way to the office, and in just a few minutes when I'm there, I'm gonna jump in front of the map and let you have a look at what you can do when you're here in Phuket under the Phuket Sandbox and also the Phang Nga and Krabi extension. Just before I do show you what you can do within the rules of the Phuket, Phang Nga and Krabi Sandbox, I thought I'd just give you a little look of my commute to the office in the morning. 2 weeks ago, this commute would take me about 45 minutes to 1 hour, and this road would be packed full of cars and minibuses. Now, the reason why minibuses, because they were transferring people to piers to go out on tours. But since the closure of Test and Go and the outbreak of this latest COVID variant, tourism numbers have really become affected here on Phuket. And even us as 5-Star Marine, as you know, we've been doing a life bag project for about 21 months. We've had to increase the amount of life bags that we are doing on a daily basis to meet the needs of community members that are in isolation, who are unemployed, people who were employed and then have been let go because of the downturn. So if you are thinking of coming to Phuket for a holiday, we would love to see you here so that we can help those community members get back into work, try and relieve some of the economic effects of COVID. This is a tourism island where 90% reliant on people like you deciding to come and spend a holiday over here in Phuket, Thailand, so that we can survive. Again, in just a few minutes, we'll show you what you can do when you're here in Phuket, give you some of the rules, and look, the news is good because a lot of people, they come to Phuket because they want to go island hopping, they want to go see PP, they want to go see James Bond, they want to snorkel, they want to swim, they want to go see the dolphins, the turtles. All of this is possible under the Phuket Sandbox now that we've been extended to Phang Nga and Krabi as well. So all of that and more in just a moment. So I'm here at the office now, and as I promised, I'm just going to bring you up to our map. But before I do, just going to spin around and give you a look at that view. That is the amazing sunrise here at our office at Phuket Boat Lagoon. So just walking over to the map, putting my bag down. So under this Phuket Sandbox, what's going to happen is you're going to fly into the airport. Okay, once you're in the airport, you're going to do an RT-PCR test and transfer to your hotel. Now, the busier areas on Phuket right now are going to be here in the Bang Tao area, Laguna, Layan, Chantilly, lots of expats here, lots of restaurants open. Then down to Patong, a little life there now, a bit of the bars are open, the restaurants are open as well. Then I would say another area that's also busy is the Rawai and Chalong area. So once you're checked in, you're going to self-isolate in the hotel until you get your negative RT-PCR test. That can be anywhere from 4 to 16 days. Then the next day, you're free to roam around the island of Phuket. You're also free to change hotels if you like. A lot of people have asked me, do you need to do your whole 7-day sandbox in the same hotel? No. As long as your hotel is SHA Plus approved, you can transfer and spend maybe 3 nights in Bang Tao, maybe 4 nights in Patong, or you can do 3 nights in Bang Tao and then transfer up to Khao Lak and spend a few nights. Because remember, it's the Phuket Sandbox, it's the Phang Nga Sandbox, and now also it's the Krabi Sandbox. So everything you see in this area on the map, you're allowed to be in during your sandbox period. Now, once the 7-day sandbox is finished, and it's really a 7-night sandbox, you're going to receive a release form from your hotel, and that form is going to show that you can then travel as you like around all of Thailand. So in terms of island hopping, pretty much everything you see on this map you can do. So you can do Russia, Coral, Maiton, Kai, Yao Yai, Yao Noi, all the way up here to James Bond Island. You can do out here to PP itself. You can go over to Rayleigh and Ao Nang. So pretty much everywhere that you would like to go on tour here is allowed. Now, I know a lot of people are confused about this because they believe that the sandbox means that they're not allowed to go on tour. They believe the sandbox means that they can't go to PP, they can't go to Phang Nga. But honestly, as an operator here that's been running boats through all of COVID, I would suggest to you that the rules that we're stating them to you now are correct. We are SHA Plus approved. We are SHA Plus transport approved. Now, these are the qualifications that allow us to take you, sandbox visitors, on our boats out and exploring. And you'll notice that every single day that you do come out on a tour with us, that we're asking you for paperwork, we're asking you to provide at minimum your passport and vaccine details. Sometimes we need some of the entry paperwork that you've used to come into Phuket. And that's how we're using to get you out on tour. So look, we'd love to have you here in the Phuket Sandbox. We'd love to get you out on tour. If you've got any questions, drop a comment below or hit me up on my phone. They'll put it on the screen here for you. And we'd love to see you here in Phuket. Normally by now, all the boats that you're seeing behind me would be out on tour. In December, a lot of the marine industry started to recover. People like us here at 5-Star Marine, you can see all our boats there. Normally this pier in December would have been bustling with people and we would have been running tours and delivering memorable experiences, but because of the latest outbreak and the changes to entry rules into Phuket, most of the time now you'll see behind me, we're packing life bags. Now this is about 250 life bags that are about to go out today for delivery. We were delivering yesterday. We had some people on site and some customers on site helping us pack yesterday. We have another macro delivery coming today. That's where we buy our supplies from. They're going to place it into this office and they'll pack again today. Then we go out and pack again tomorrow. Pretty much every day we're delivering and packing because a lot of our community here is in isolation right now. And the isolation is so that tourism businesses like ours can stay open. So as an operator, we feel like we should be helping these people because these people are isolating and making sure that they're not adding to the spread of COVID. And as such, we should be providing them with food and support. And that's something that, as you guys know, we've been doing for the last 20 plus months. So all the boats here, we've got a few out today, but nothing like it was in December, where we had really positive signs of recovery and we were really hopeful about the future of tourism here in Phuket. Now it's a little bit worrying, a little bit scary. You don't know how to predict what the future says. Someone asked me, what's my 12-month plan? Hard to have a 12-month plan right now. Right now, we're just looking ahead for the next week, month at most. We're hoping that people like you watching this video decide that it's safe enough to jump on a plane, come over here to Phuket, support the local economy, get out to the islands. You know, I'm so jealous of my staff right now. People like Guide Nook, Guide P, Guide Charlie, Guide Sunny, Guide Alex. who are going out on tour. They're seeing turtles, they're seeing manta rays, they're seeing whale sharks, they're seeing dolphins. It's the time to be in Phuket. Maya Bay's reopened, and you know what? Yesterday we were the only people on Maya Bay. So if you'd like to come across to Phuket, you got any questions about the sandbox, how to get in, what rules to follow, what to do when you're here, feel free to hit us up. Also have a look at some of the videos on our YouTube channel. You'll see that Jay's been jumping all over the islands and also all around Phuket, showing you what you can do while you're here in Phuket.
Sean, not sure why I didn't get an invite to come to your very exciting video. Not that exciting, is it really? I guess that's because I've been Teacher Jay, or as they say in Thailand, Crew Jay. But luckily, not only for you, Sean, but also for you, the 5-star Marine universe is kids are back at school. That's right, I'm sat in a car park at school recording myself, which doesn't really have... Yeah, that probably wasn't the right thing to say, was it? Anyway, don't worry, people of 5-star universe, I'm back. And we're going to go out on a boat again soon, aren't we? And then don't worry about all these boring Sean videos. But then again, they are quite good. It tells you about Sandbox and all the changes in the rules and bits and pieces. Anyway, I'll see you soon on the boat. Bye! Can I also say, it's 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm very tired. Thanks. 8 o'clock, that's not early though, is it really, to be fair? Because Sean gets up about 2 a.m. Crazy. Cheers. Here's the 7-Eleven coffee, 25 baht. That'll get you going in the morning.